Last Thursday night, a 42-year-old man named George Owens. Does anybody know George Owens?
No.
I bet you've seen him. I bet you've seen all of George.
Oh, boy.
He crashed his car into a pole in the parking lot of a Bass Pro Shop. Then he got out of his car, stripped off all his clothes, ran into the store, and did a cannonball into the aquarium. By the way, if you look like George, don't take your clothes off.
Yeah.
He's got the little bit here. It's so little. Carmen, have you not seen it?
No, I have not.
Shrinkage.
Look on Bone TV.
There
No,
you
it's not
go.
shrinkage because
Oh my
even
God.
before he got in the water, it was tiny. Look on Bone TV. Later, he walked over, stood under the waterfall. Naturally, other shoppers were stunned. The police showed up, and before they caught him, he jumped into the water a second time and then slipped, fell, knocked himself unconscious. Unconscious with your little baby wiener. It's unclear if he was on something or had a breakdown, but he was evaluated at the hospital for mental issues and then booked into the jail. He was charged with public lewdness, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, assault on a police officer, criminal mischiefs, reckless endangerment, and tiny wiener.
I can tell you
They
those
charged him with tiny wiener.
those breakdowns when you lose your shoes. It's tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah.
You can't find them.
Can I tell you something? It's not funny to be jumping in the tank at Bass Pro Shop. Bass Pro Shop spent all this money to create that environment out there for people who fish and hunt to go in there and see those fish in there. And they spent all this money to make a nice shop. And the first idiot to jump in, fine. He was the first idiot. Now you're all copycat idiots. It's not cool. It's not funny.
I think you're wrong. I think they should give this away. I think you should be able to buy a package and be able to go
Dude,
swimming.
I agree.
Yeah.
with
It
you.
You know
looks
what I
fun.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Bass
hope
Pro,
you get some sort of microbacteria that gets in your butthole and
He
it
has a
eats you from the inside out.
microbacteria. It's called his
Yeah.
wiener. By the way, Carmen, look at the picture. So the picture on Bone TV, look at him there.
Look
Look
at
how,
him out.
look how little it is.
I mean, the water was cold. It's not totally his
That
fault.
water's not that cold.
By the way, some lady went on TikTok or YouTube or whatever and pretended she was this guy's wife.
Yeah.
And she said, she goes, he doesn't have the biggest part, but he has the biggest heart.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't jump into a hot tub, so it's like, you know.
Listen,
Yeah,
I've been in a hot tub. It doesn't grow in the hot tub either.
Plus, they're walking through like the clothing section. Why don't they grab a jacket or something to cover his wiener?
No.
Show the world.
Walk the
Yeah,
shame.
You wanna be a fun guy?
Look how fun it is. By the way, I just love that he got knocked unconscious,
Yeah.
just laying there with his little tiny wiener.
I know people, especially high school kids, they see this and they're like, we should do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there
We're going to
was
one
a
Brandon.
thing going around on TikTok for
Yeah.
a while where they
Yeah.
were
It's
trying
not
to
funny.
stuff, yeah.
It's not funny. It's dumb. The first guy to do it, it was okay. The guy jumped in. Now you're just causing a problem and nobody's laughing at it.
Oh,
look-
something.
Yeah. Look, you want to walk around with your little pecker hanging out in the parking lot? Go crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't take it out in the store. The store didn't do anything.
Oh my god.
The bathroom brand Kohler is pushing a new $2,000 bidet toilet seat that consumers at a consumer electronics show in Vegas this week that connects to smart devices, so you can actually ask Alexa to wash your bottom.
Oh, all right.
Hey Alexa, squirt some water.
Wait.
I have,
You got it, Lord Best Buy.
thanks to Olin Plumbing, I have the warm toilet seat
The
that
best.
also is a bidet.
It's
Yeah.
the best.
And I used it this weekend. And I don't need my smartphone. I don't even need to see it. I can put my hand on the side of the toilet. It has a remote,
Yeah.
but I can also just put my hand on the side of the toilet and blindly hit the right button.
Isn't it gross that he's using
What?
it? I
I
don't know.
mean,
Somehow, isn't that gross?
Why though? Don't make
Everything
it-
he does is gross.
Don't make it
bad.
gross.
You're sharing the same warm toilet.
I don't
seat.
It's
sit
not
there
the
when he
same-
does.
I know, but it's still gross, right?
Your face
Yeah.
makes it feel hurtful.
Yeah.
It's like when somebody comes out of a stall and you go in there and sit down and it's still warm from them. That's gross.
But
Yeah.
you must know, like, we don't sit on it the same, so it's not like we're touching
you
the
sit
same areas.
backwards.
Yeah.
No,
you know
but
what I
where
mean?
your ween goes, my BH goes, and I don't like
All
that
right,
either.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
He should have to just have a bucket out there.
Wait.
Like Joe,
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Right,
even-
animal, man.
Yeah.
you should have to go
No.
outside until you have to make a number 2.
All right.
No,
even then-
no, that's-
Even then,
that's-
we should put a little toilet seat with a bucket out in the middle of the woods.
I
just
would go with a poop tent.
pull your pickup truck and get the little tailgate.
Right, little
thing
tailgate
over,
booby.
yeah. Ugh.
Why
That's
you
so
guys
gross.
so mean?
I don't know.
want
It's
to
just
go.
weird. Mike Calta, you've
Yes.
talked about before on the show that you get panic attacks.
I do.
We talked about this, about how the sour candy can help with panic attacks. Remember
Yeah.
we talked about
Yeah.
that? Well, here's a doctor explaining how popping a sour candy in your mouth whenever you're having a panic attack can actually help you. Take a listen.
hack that's been going around. It's about popping a sour warhead at the first sign of anxiety or a panic attack. And as a doctor, I can tell you this actually works really well, and I've shared it with a lot of my patients. The act of consuming something intensely sour diverts the attention away from the panic attack. Then engaging the taste buds and focusing on the sensory experience disrupts the anxiety cycle. Interestingly, the sour taste triggers a physical response. That sour face expression that we all make and the muscles contract, well, that helps release tension. Then, as you all know, sour warheads are sweet at the end. This creates a pleasurable experience, signaling the brain to release dopamine, and that creates a positive, rewarding association with overcoming the panic attack. So, next time anxiety knocks on your door, don't panic, pop a sour candy instead.
So they say if you're having a panic attack and you don't happen to have any sour candies with you, to touch something cold for the same kind of effect. I in my situation, they don't last very long, so I could just ride it out. But yeah, I see why that would work for sure. I mean, I think it's there's people who really suffer from panic attacks, like crippling panic attacks.
They said also you could lay your face on a warm toilet seat.
Nope.
Oh,
No,
Nope.
No?
I'd rather have
do
panic.
that.
I read it somewhere. I don't know.
No.
A poll last month found most of us think emojis are okay to use at work and like whenever you're talking to people from work and stuff, but not all of them are okay. Someone polled 1,000 employees and asked them to name the inappropriate emojis to use at work. What do you think number one is?
Eggplant.
Eggplant.
Eggplant?
Appropriate or inappropriate?
Inappropriate.
Oh,
Oh.
the poop.
yeah. The
Or wait, what did they say? What did I say? Yeah, inappropriate. Sorry, inappropriate.
The poop.
So they have it broken down to different ones. For Gen Z, they say it's the peach emoji. You know what that
For the
means.
butt.
Fat ass.
There you
Yeah.
go.
For millennials, it's the beer mug emoji.
Yeah.
That's offensive.
What?
Inappropriate?
What, you're
Jesus,
drinking, you're
yeah.
promoting drinking or
Yeah.
something.
I use that a lot.
Gen X, eggplant emoji.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
And the baby boomers think the middle finger. That's unprofessional.
Oh,
I don't
that's
like
very
that.
professional.
Hey, tell Steve this. Take that, Steve. Top answers for men and women were also different. Women think the peach and eggplant emojis are the most unprofessional, and men say the beer mug and kiss mark emoji.
What
Kiss
if you
mark
do
I get.
the peach with the eggplant and then the big splurt?
Hell
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
What's up?
You
Meet me in
know
the
what
janitor's
that is.
closet. Yeah, yeah.
How many times, Gio, have you sent the beer mug and then kiss emojis? Like
Oh.
kissing the beer mug? Oh,
No.
so good.
It's usually beer mug emoji and heart eye emoji.
And then eye roll emoji.
Yeah, yeah.
And then crying face.
And then crying face, yeah. Or like the eyes all, googly eyes.
The one that got the most votes overall was the beer mug emoji. Why is that so inappropriate?
I think
You're
because,
trying to work.
well, there's a lot like sobriety is like a big thing now with people.
Right.
So yeah.
I always
Especially
send the needle with the blood at the end.
Oh my.
Whoa.
I go right to the
that-
heroin.
Hell yeah, dude.
I saw a thing. It said if you don't have a gambling or drinking problem, and then it was a clip from Stand By Me, and he goes, "I guess I'm just a pussy."
The worst thing is when they took away the gun emoji.
I know. dude.
I used to do
Yeah.
gun to the head emoji
Yes,
all the time.
All the time.
Top 5 in order are beer mug, eggplant, kiss mark, middle finger, and peach.
Kiss mark I get, especially for men because of the whole Me Too thing.
Oh, bro.
You know what I mean? They don't want to get in
Uh,
trouble.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I had a situation in Publix the other day, and I said, do I say anything? Is this going to be inappropriate? Am I going to get Me Too'd or not?
Oh, man.
There was a lady that was probably 70 something, dressed to the nines. She had like a white turtleneck on and like a blue kind of poncho thing and pants that match and stuff. She looked fantastic. And I saw her and I was like, that's a classy looking lady. Like she looks very nice. And I went by and didn't say anything. And then I was going down the aisle and I actually had to get past her and I had to say, excuse me. And she turned and I go, can I compliment you on your
Oh,
style?
boy.
Hell yeah.
And she goes, well, aren't you sweet? And I go, yeah, you're very well put
Yeah.
together. And she goes, thank you very much. That was it.
That's nice.
Ah,
That's
I don't
the
Very
like it.
nice.
I don't like
That's
it.
the way to do it.
Yeah, right. But I was worried about it. I was like,
Well put
I
together
know.
like a woman should be.
oh, yeah. And then I pushed her up against the ramen noodles.
Unlike this woman with her hair in a bun and pushing her kids in the aisle,
Yeah.
you're well put together.
Yeah, look at this gross lady. What are you, a mom? Gross. Get out of here. No, but she was very stylish and nice and
Did
looked
she have an
very-
accent?
I wanted to know. No.
Did she smell
All
nice?
right, you. All right,
Now
you.
you're
I
getting
didn't
creepy.
smell her. Yeah. See, now you're
Now
creepy.
that's
No,
crossed the
because
line.
you
some
take it too far.
some old people that have a smell.
Like
I saw a
diapers?
woman one time and I walked up to her and I go, "You got some nice yams."
They don't like that.
Oh,
They
my
do
Oh, she
not-
loved it.
They do not
loved
like
it.
when you call them yams. They don't.
Yams,
Yams.
not yams.
sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yams is a different part.
Nice getaway sticks, baby.
Yeah.
Nice set of ham hocks.
Oh God.
Hey, nice pins, lady.